why does your name seem familiar? Where do I know your name from?
Your mama in the chat. What's up, Z-Boss? What's up, Matt? What's up, Glad It's Gray? Booyocious? Who's Booyocious?
I don't know, but welcome.
All right. Well, not a fun matchup to watch, but both very strong players. LazyZach coming fresh off his insane run at Diamond Dust.
What is this a Sonic EXE skin or something? Is that?
Probably. Dude, for the longest time, I didn't know what it was. I thought the skin.
What is it?
Frontiers? Oh, I see.
Oh, okay.
Bro, I didn't know what the skin was going on with the skin for the longest time. I don't like it.
All right, that's significantly like less cringe. I thought it was a Sonic EXE thing for a second. I'm like, come on, man.
Bro, that shit actually used to scare me when I was younger. But I was like that
I'm
kid.
sorry,
I was
I've
like
always
a child
been too old for that.
Yeah, I've always been like, I was in the prime age of, what are they called? Copy pastas or whatever?
Yeah.
Wait, no, they're called something else.
No, it's always been creepypasta.
Creepypastas. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely seen some that have like spooked me, but Sonic EXE, I was way too old for that one.
There were some really good ones. There's this whole one about like the Pokemon world being real, including like, but the whole thing was that they got a game from this game store and they brought it back and the game was like a weird title.
Pokemon Black or something.
Yeah, but this one, what happened was they got put into the real Pokemon world, and they were put in as a trainer, and so they were put into like the life of sitting still forever until a trainer comes up and confronts them. And they made like a horror thing where you could never move. You could only stare in the same direction for eternity.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
You get like the same level 5 Rattata for like the rest of your life.
Yeah, and then imagine you just lose like $300 to this kid every time he fights you.
Oh man. That's actually that's a funny one actually, I think. Like yeah, sure, it's a creepypasta, but I don't know, it's way too silly for me.
Dog, I'm only a year into competitive Smash. I see Kerbex. Deez is here.
Kerbex.
Wait, whose name? Not gonna lie, it's a pretty good concept for a creepypasta. Yeah, it isn't bad.
Kerbex, I'm just messing with you, man. I'm sorry.
Anyone ever heard like a really scary ghost story? Back when I was in church, we had this like camp. It was actually when Smash 4 came out. Our mom got us Smash 4 as long as we went to this church camp because we didn't want to go. And so we got it, and then our mom like took our 3DSs home because she wasn't gonna let us have them on the camp.
Yeah.
But anyways, we had a campfire ghost story experience, and there was this girl there who was just a genuinely excellent storyteller. But she was telling the story about the only person who ever escaped Alcatraz, and like how he was like this soldier from World War II that was experimented on, and he like lost his legs because of it. And so he was called Thump Thump Drag. That was the name of the story. It was
I think I've heard this.
His hands would be Thump Thump Drag when he'd drag himself across the floor.
Yep.
And it was like this scary story about just these two girls who go out and watch a movie and don't lock the doors to their house. And they come back and she wakes up in the middle of the night standing in her sister's blood. It's like scary. That might not even been like PG for the Advanced State stream, but Brian doesn't have his headset on, so it's okay. Anyways, yeah, it was scary as shit when I heard that story. Me, my friend Zach, and Ben, we had like nightmares that night because that actually was like the way she told it like really well.
Yep.
I've never seen anyone that's good at that kind of shit. But
yeah. Probably plays D&D now. I know a lot of people who like were good storytellers when they're younger. Now they just play D&D. Yeah, they just do like Dungeon Master shit.
Yeah, that's actually interesting.
You ever play D&D?
I played it. Yeah, I played it a little bit. My dad used to love it, so we went to his friend's place one time to play it. I just like the concept of making up a character.
Yeah, I get you. I haven't played it in a while, but
Horse looking very dominant in this game, by the way. Not to take away from the fact that everything else we're talking about is way more interesting with this gameplay.
Hey, let it go, let it go. They're playing their game.
My, what a dog.
Oh, you probably could have got it up air there falling.
Maybe. Down air's so laggy and wild though.
Yeah.
You heard about the Vindo Viper campfire story? No. Type it all in chat right now. Or actually go live on Twitch and knock on Advanced State stream to try and collaborate, and we can just hear your voice on the stream, maybe.
That's a terrible idea.
I like almost do it every time I'm live. I see like I'm doing a watch party for a big tournament, and they have the knock available.
Yeah.
I don't know. Should I do it? That's like what I'm thinking. I'm like, what if I do it? Will they get mad at me and ban me from their events, or would it be funny if people would like let me commentate?
I don't know. You can always try. Who knows?
That was one you heard a lot. I see. Nah, you won't type it out for us. Okay. Well, then come to a tournament. with your camera and your product you have to take a picture of. And we'll all gather around your product and camera, and we'll talk about that ghost story, or campfire story. This combo's looking nice, but just short hop that up air to get the back air. Regardless, those combos are just satisfying to watch. I hate Sonic, but his up air is just the most satisfying move in the game.
I like, what is it, watching Sonic's when he does like a landing up air and up tilt, like down tilt, up tilt. After that, it just looks sick.
Yeah, I love watching Sonic play. Even if he's playing really lame, he's going to get the sick combos that are satisfying to watch.
Oh yeah.
So I don't, it's like that makes it okay.
No, I'm a Sonic's apologist. I love watching him play.
Oh my god, bro! I've never seen anyone LazyZach as much as fucking LazyZach, man. He loves the fit.
Oh, there we go. Forward air, put him off stage.
Not a campfire story, but the Slenderman Woods attempted killing was like a solid, but just more I lived. That shit scared the. Oh, that would scare the shit out of me.
You know what he's talking about?
I don't know. What
so like when the creepypasta Slenderman creepypasta was like huge, these two girls like lured another girl out into the woods and they stabbed her a lot, and they claimed that Slenderman made them do it. It's like this is a real thing.
I feel like I did hear about like Slenderman making something like that. Yeah, when I was young and the Slenderman shit came out, me and my friend Zach and Ben were like super into like horror stuff. I mean, it was scary, but it was like that was the most exhilarating thing you could do at that age when you had first time access to the internet.
Yeah.
YouTube horror stories.
I've been watching a lot of analog horror on YouTube recently.
What's analog horror?
It's like it's kind of like the new creepypasta stuff. Oh, you know the back rooms.
Yeah.
That's kind of in that realm.
Okay.
So you ever watch like Local 58 or the Mandela Catalog? Like those are like they're really good, they're really interesting, and they're kind of like they're pretty creepy.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I've been watching the hell out of them. It's been good.
Okay.
You know what else is terrifying?
Being behind Sonic right now in this game.
Oh,
you have to actually guess right when he's camping against you. Oh, Thor was almost right. Thor goes for hard calls on neutral get-ups. I think I taught him that. Maybe. I don't want to take all the credit. But he always barely fucks it up, too. He always does that against me. He just barely mistimes it. But you know what? I get it, because I low-key fuck it up, too, when I go for it. I've been doing it more lately, too.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see Zach's definitely taking his time, recognizes, hey, I can get away with this. I'm going to do whatever I want. Ooh, that wave land right onto the stage, too, like last second. That was actually kind of huge, I feel like. Oh. Oh, batter up. All right, send him to the blast zone. 107 now, 2 stocks apiece. We only got 4 minutes left.
Speaking of 2 stocks, there's also only 2 kinds of those that believe in aliens and those that don't. So what do you guys think? Do aliens exist?
Have you ever had a UFO experience?
No.
I have.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy.
For real?
Like it was.
Well, you live in bumfuck nowhere, so you're definitely.
No. I'm from Massachusetts.
Oh.
I had this experience in Massachusetts.
Really?
Yeah. Which is also crazy because I was talking about analog horror. There's actually an analog series called Greylock, which is about the mountain that's in my hometown.
Oh.
And when I found it, I was like, this is crazy. That
does sound crazy.
because like I would walk out of my house and I could see Mount Greylock right there. So it was pretty cool. But anyway, so what was happening is we were coming down this hill and I just see this orange light in the sky, right? And I'm just looking at it, I'm like, that looks weird. No, that looks weird as a star. And I just keep looking at it because I'm bored. And it starts moving in this S shape, right? And then it just disappears entirely.
Oh,
I'm just like,
sketchy.
what the heck was that?
Yeah.
And like, it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Like, I wish that like that moment E.T. was in real life. Like, I'd love to see if aliens. If aliens exist, I hope they're out there and they're aware that we exist. And
It's like that one Smash tweet we see all the time. Aliens invade the U.S. and they need a crew battle. Like, who are you sending? See those every once in a while.
Oh, yeah, I have to. I don't know. You know, like, there's so many, like, theories about aliens actually existing, and I wish I knew.
Oh, dude, I've read enough conspiracy theories at this point.
I just hope that someday I can just be allowed access to the Pentagon and read what kind of papers they have that are interesting and not boring.
How old are you right now?
Huh?
How old are you right now?
23.
23?
Probably not happening.
So like another 12 years or so, we'll vote you for president.
Yeah, working for president so they know that I can be trusted.
Yeah. Get that all out of the way. You ever, speaking of like aliens and conspiracy theories, you ever read conspiracy theories about Antarctica?
Yes.
Antarctica's got some crazy
the ones
stuff,
about
dude.
like the Jewish like family that owns the world that like has the name of one of the Antarctic islands there. under their name, or like the Jewish like families that
All right,
own the bank.
you got to be careful with those conspiracy theories because that slightly leans into like right-wing propaganda stuff. You got to be careful with those ones.
Okay, I'll be careful with that.
Got to raid Area 51 again. That was still one of the craziest things.
The Calm Bird shit on TikTok.
The what?
Calm Fit.
No.
Like, they make like these like, they're probably made with AI, but they're like these like giant snowbirds that they'd animate, and they'd be like just make them twitch and shit in the TikTok.
No, I've never
Somebody
seen
in
that.
chat might know what I'm talking about.
I've never seen that.
We gotta raid Area 51 again, and not with the people doing the Naruto run, but like actually raid it. Yeah, I agree. Anyways,
I'm just saying.
We're 1-1 in the winners quarters.
Area 51's a lot more guarded than people think. It's probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
But I do like the original premise was
the
original premise was they can't stop us all, and I'm like, yeah.
What if when you die, it's like those games where you get to be like an invisible drone that flies around and does whatever, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like real life, and then you can just check out all the mysteries of the world for yourself.
That'd be kind of sick.
Yeah.
Some people believe in stuff like that.
Okay, combo into the off throw. Ooh, I kind of like that, but then the F smash would turn me off. Like I just wish he wouldn't do it because it's so bad. But he likes to let it rip.
Which forward smash were we talking about? Sorry. Oh, Sonic's?
Like that shit's not challenging Cloud forward air half the time. Meaning there's a chance that you get it and it hits.
Yeah.
And like good for you if it does. But I wouldn't chance that every opportunity. That's gonna kill because Sonic is light as balls.
I still remember when Brawl came out, and I first saw Sonic's forward smash in that, and I'm like, dude, why is this thing so huge?
Yeah. Bro, Quentin Tarantino toes out here just taking Cloud out in the blast zone.
All right. Good reference. Good reference.
It's the only reference I'm making lately. But everyone who hears it for the first time gets to think I'm thinking in well in the moment, but in reality, it's like all I'm thinking about.
It's whatever, man. Half the battle's just chatting.
Real. Oh my god, that back air just felt bad. Like, I'm telling you, maybe Quentin did have something to do with this game because there are so many characters that have gigantic foot moves for no reason.
Can you imagine? Like, Sakurai just making this game.
Smash Bros. Ultimate was directed by Quentin Tarantino.
And then Quentin Tarantino's like, hey, what if we just made this back air larger?
Yeah, exactly. Bro, he probably directed Subspace and Mystery because not only was that a masterpiece, but also Quentin Tarantino. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that.
I don't know either, man.
But we can think.
We can think for sure. At least I try to think. All right, there we go. Homing attack working at least one time.
The F smash works here. I eat my words here, and then the up again.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess that's why the F smash is so strong there, is you just have recovered Cloud recovery with no limit near. He has to hold that spring. It's really hard to mix that up.
Yep. Blade beam.
No spike. If you drifted a little bit in, you got the spike.
Yep, that's fine though. Still get the up smash to close out the stock.
The direction air dodge in, he's going to take the stock with an up smash.
Yep. Last stock scenario. Forward air just to put him off stage. You got limit now too. Put up decent damage. Ooh. 2 big hits. 2 forward airs and you get 30%.
You know, I think I know what Thor struggles with more than any other Cloud. He hesitates. And he pulls his guns too much. All the best Cloud players people think are mashers because they don't pull their punches. But it's because they aren't hesitating.
Yeah.
You'd think Cloud would want to hesitate because he has to be careful with what he's doing.
He doesn't have to be careful. You just throw out back air. You're fine.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, there we go. Blade beam going to get punished with the spin dash into the forward air.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, but see, the next S smash coming out again.
Yep. So you're going to have to use that. Is that the, no, he's alive. Never mind, not anymore.
Down, taking it out, and we're going to see LazyZach in winner's quarters. What a game, set, and match.
Yeah, that was a bit of a crazy trade at the end there.
Extremely good edge guard. LazyZach seems like he really knows how to make it scary for Cloud to recover.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is like Cloud doesn't necessarily have a bad recovery, but it definitely is exploitable in those situations. You throw out a trade like that, it's going to get you every time.
The hardest thing for a Cloud player is to fight somebody who knows how to make him stress, because that's where you're going to change up your recovery is too much.
Yep.
And it's going to become like a nervous fest. Yeah, I noticed nobody in chat had anything to say about what I said about Quentin Tarantino, and I was like kind of hopeful that people would like.
I'm going to be honest. I think with just the age group, I feel like a lot of them don't know who Quentin Tarantino is.
Fair.
Like,
I only know because I've been getting into film stuff.
That would help a lot.
That's the only reason I actually like have.